Imagine you're standing in front of a closed door that just won't budge. You've knocked, pleaded, maybe even tried forcing it open, but it remains shut. You're left with a choice: turn away in defeat or search for the window that God has opened in its place. This is where many of us find ourselves when our dreams seem to not be coming to fruition. But what if I told you that a closed door could be the greatest gift you never asked for? In today's episode, we dive into the profound, often hidden wisdom of God's protective no. This is for you if you've ever felt the sting of a dream deferred, questioning why, and not sure where to turn next. So, if you've ever been disappointed in the aftermath of unmet expectations, or if you're there right now, clutching the pieces of a shattered plan, stay with me. Let's uncover together how those pieces might just be the foundation of a new dream, handcrafted for you by the ultimate dream weaver. Welcome to Choose True Happiness, the faith-infused podcast where dreams are ignited, gratitude and joy fill the air, and your vision for the future takes flight as you partner with God to co-create a happier, more fulfilling life. Hi, I'm your host, Donna Berger, your faith-based Dream Catalyst mentor. Join me as we embark on this spirit-led journey that empowers you to focus forward toward a radiant future. Welcome back. I'm so happy you're here. Have you ever faced a closed door in a dream that you held close to your heart? I'm going to guess that you have, and you were not a happy camper when the plans you wanted to come true did not unfold as you hoped they would. I'm right there with you, my friend. You know, there are many stories in the Bible that show us that sometimes our plans are not what God had intended. We can get completely derailed only to discover, and sometimes many years later, that the thing we thought we wanted was actually not meant for us. Often God's no will lead to a yes somewhere else. What seemed like a setback was actually a strategic move by God for a greater purpose. I mean, maybe you've been working towards a promotion that went to someone else. Or you poured your heart, soul, and unconditional love into a relationship that didn't work out. The house you wanted to buy fell through, and the vacation canceled. It's like you're standing in the middle of nowhere where all the roads lead to no. But what if that no is not a rejection, but a redirection? What if God is protecting you from what you think you want and guiding you toward what you truly need and what is for your highest and best good? It's not easy to embrace the no. I know. Our hearts ache, our plans crumble, and we're left with a why that echoes in our hearts. But the why is where faith steps in. Faith tells us that we're not the sum of our accomplishments or the product of our plans. We are instead part of a larger tapestry that God is weaving. Now, when we look at a tapestry from the back, it's all like threads and knots, and it looks like a big mess. But when we turn it over, we see a beautiful picture. Well, that's like our life. We might be looking at knots right now, but God is crafting a masterpiece on the other side. So how do we embrace this divine redirection? We start by staying rooted in gratitude. Give thanks for those closed doors. They often kept us from paths not meant for us. When we cultivate trust, not in the perfection of our own plans, but in God's perfect plan for us. Jeremiah 29:11 states, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Okay, then we practice the not so easy surrendering, laying down our will and picking up His, with the understanding that His ways are higher, His vision broader, and His love for us deeper than we can even comprehend. With God, a no is never the end of the story. It's simply a plot twist, a moment to pivot, and a chance to grow. Think of it as your loving Father protecting you. Just as we say no to our children to protect them, and they often get mad at us, sometimes we just know better, and so does our Heavenly Father. And remember, God is a good God. He turns those things we felt like we lost into something better than we could ever have imagined. Romans 8:28. And we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, for those who are called according to His purpose. It is time to let go of the no that's been holding you hostage and open your heart to the yes that's waiting around the corner. Trust in the divine redirection, and remember, every step, every detour, every closed door is part of the journey to living your ultimate dreams, the ones that God has dreamt up just for you. I'm encouraging you to move forward and to see God's no not as a setback, but as a setup for something greater. Keep seeking, keep trusting, and keep choosing the joy that comes from faith in the midst of the redirection. Until next time, choose true happiness and keep smiling. Let's create a ripple effect. I'd be honored if you would subscribe, hit the like button, and please share this podcast with your friends so that together we can all enjoy living happier, more fulfilling lives. Thanks for listening. Have a happy and blessed day. Bye.